Welcome to the Author Spotlight Show, a platform dedicated to celebrating remarkable women who share their purpose and their passion to make a difference in this world. My name is Gail Watson. I'm founder and CEO of Women Speakers Association, a global community of women who use their voice to powerfully inspire others. Today, we're talking about a new book just being released. It's called Voices of the 21st Century Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose. And this book features extraordinary women from various backgrounds and walks of life who share how their message has merged from their life experiences. With passion and purpose, these stories will inspire you to embrace your own power, break barriers, and create a better future. These women are a testament to the strength and collective voice of women in shaping the world in which they envision. So today we're going to speak to co-author of Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose. And we're going to be talking about a topic that I'm sure many of you can relate. As women, we're going to be talking about the juggling some of the challenges of being a wife, a mother, managing our homes, our business, our careers, and then let's throw on top of it maybe a health crisis just to keep it interesting. So we're going to be bringing on best-selling author Angelica G. Miller, who will talk to us about how we can navigate this with grace. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Gail. It's so exciting, and I'm so excited about this book, personally myself, because where you're saying women empowered through passion and purpose, that is, I think, how we all should be walking through life. It may not be perfect every day, but that passion and purpose does really um, helps move us forward when we're feeling like, okay, I can't do this anymore. So I'm so excited about the title of this book this year.
Oh, thank you. And your story is a perfect one. I mean, you title it Navigating Your Challenges with Grace. And just in that little brief introduction about, I mean, you share a strong personal story and you go deep into the feelings, into your own personal feelings with some scary decisions in there when you're, a regular woman who's navigating it all until life happens. So let's talk about what inspired you to share this personal story of yours.
It's just listening to friends and clients that I work with. We all seem to, at one point or another in our lives, have um, a health scare that kind of derails us a little bit, where we're feeling not ourselves or awkward, or that we don't have control of the situation. And we may not have control of whatever ailment you have, but I feel I wanted to share my story because I needed control for myself. Everybody from my doctors to the nurses were telling me one thing, but I had this 9-year-old little boy that I wanted to create some more memories because the illness I had, the diagnosis that I had, it was no telling if I was going to be paralyzed afterwards, if I was going to have long term or short term memory after the surgery. And as soon as they said those different things to me when I did the pre diagnosis of what I had, I instantly knew that I could not have surgery that particular month. They wanted the next week to schedule me for surgery. And I knew I couldn't because in my mind, I wanted to make sure my son and my husband were had some more memories with me. And that I think that was my um driving force was, I have this 9-year-old boy, which, I still felt I did not have I didn't make enough stories for him. Although he has had an amazing life up to 9 years old, I didn't create enough memories. Like I remember growing up, all the wonderful memories I had with my mom before she died. That's what I wanted to give my son. and to wait until he was back in school. So I was diagnosed like in May. So I wanted to go from May till September and have my surgery after his birthday in September. And that was very important for me. And it also was important for me because I needed to build my own spiritual strength through the whole process and build my strength of, okay, if it doesn't happen the way it's supposed to be, if some of those things that the bad things that they said would happen, I wanted to be prepared, my family to be prepared for them and myself, you know. So that's why I want to share my story that although you may have a diagnosis, you can still prepare yourself and make the situation feel a little bit better, a little bit more comforting for you if you have kids. If you don't even have kids, I remember not telling my brothers and sisters because I didn't want to, for a week before I had the surgery, because I didn't want to put that stress on them. And then I didn't want them to put the stress on me. I'm the baby of the family, but I knew they would be crying and all this other stuff. I just wanted to have pure joy and laughter from May to September before I had my surgery. So it was just making sure family was taken care of, making sure I was taken care of, and making sure I was creating memories for my son and my husband.
Wow, it really, yeah, I really feel as you were speaking there. I mean, we're talking about uh, the, we're women. We see them juggling all sort the different roles that we have to
Mhm,
play in life. But just as you were speaking there, it really struck me that that mama bear
mhm.
resilience,
Yes.
where regardless, I mean, here you are doing it all, and now faced with a personal threat
Mhm,
to yourself, and you have your little one that you're so focused and passionate about and dedicated to creating a certain way that you're really sacrificing yourself in terms or some time for getting that
right.
treatment to do that. So,
Because
so
there were gonna be some, if they were afraid that, there were gonna be some major complications if I waited that long, but I told them, I'm like, "No, I cannot. I'm not having it now. I need to do this for myself and my family." Even though I knew there could be some severe complications of me waiting, to have the surgery. But, that faith and just wanting to be with my family as whole as I could be before I had the surgery, that was, very important to me.
yeah, so let's sit back and let's visualize there's another mama bear out there reading your story, relating to it. What is it that you want her to take away from your story?
I want her to take away um, that even with all the noise, sit back and just quietly over time, just really think about what's important for you. Yes, the doctors tell you and they always seem to make it seem so urgent, but take a step back, even if it's a week, to think about what you really want and how you want this to play out for you, for your family, for your kids. But you at the top of that list first, making sure you do take that time and not feel like you have to make a decision right away, unless there is something truly that you're needs to be done. If you have that opportunity, I had that opportunity to say, okay, I know what the complications could be if I don't have the surgery right away, but I need to do this. But be your voice for yourself, and seek out sitting quietly to get that perfect peace that will help you navigate the situation.
And a great skill, or once we can master that ability to do that, it can help us as because life keeps throwing us those curveballs.
Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, but I find that being able to sit in a quiet space, especially first thing in the morning before anyone gets up, and that is like the perfect time to do it. And then if you find in the day you're getting ready to cry or not, go find that special place again, even if it's sitting in a closet to get that to help recenter yourself. Do that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think as women, we feel guilty about taking that 10, 15 minutes away from everybody, the phone, the computer, and everything, just to recenter ourselves. I think is so important. And I'm doing that myself right now. I'm going through a lot of different um, issues with family being sick right now. I'm going shifted a career change, going through menopause. So it's just all this stuff. So I got hormones going crazy. I have family who's sick, people who I truly love. So I do find I get up early in the morning, or you might even see me sitting there middle of the afternoon, just trying to recenter myself, looking out the window, reading, I have the special books that I want to read to help inspire me, reading the Bible, it's just the best thing for me is the quiet time right now and the reflection and listening to that inner voice telling me, guiding me to what I should be doing next. Even if it sounds crazy, because sometimes you'll get that inner voice telling you, it's like, that doesn't sound right. But really think about it, because that your inner voice is helping guide you daily, but we sometimes just don't notice it.
Or we don't want to face it.
Yes, true too. Yeah, that's true.
I'm as you were speaking, and yes, you threw in the big one of all, the menopause one. I forgot to put that on our list.
Yes,
Yeah, let's see how long can we get this list.
right.
Uh, so, hello, woman out there.
Yes.
You can relate to at least maybe two, maybe three on this list that Angelica is sharing with us, and um, definitely some good strategies that she shares in her story. But more importantly, just being able to relate to the story
Mhm.
and to know that you're not alone out there. So, this is a great book for you to pick up. You'll find her story along with 44 other stories that you may find beneficial to you. So, Angelica, where can we get a copy of your book?
You can get a copy of my book at my website. It's www.angelicagmiller.com. Or you can find me at my connect with me on LinkedIn or Facebook at Angelica G. Miller, and I can definitely lead you in the right direction to purchase the book.
Great. And as we're purchasing one for ourselves, um, may I suggest that if if you're getting one for yourself, to think about who else in your life may need a copy of this book. Who else is maybe being hit with a long list of challenges and feeling a little bit lost and wondering, how am I going to navigate this?
Mhm.
This is a great gift to write them a personal note in there. Let them know you see them. Let them know that they're not alone. And just to have some inspiration that, yes, you will get through. Here's some ideas and strategies. And a great book to go sit in that corner that you're talking about.
Yes. Yes.
uh,
Yep.
Angelica, I always love talking to you, and I especially love your name because it sounds so pretty because it has the word angel in it. And you are just that. You are an angel. You
Thank you.
have a sense of kindness. As we've discussed in the past, you have a sense of kindness and compassion, and you really see people. And I know that's how it shows up in your business. When you're working with others, you get them, you see, you can listen. So I really appreciate that about you, and those loved ones in your life that you're supporting right now, and your family members. They're very lucky to have an angel like you by their side.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. Don't
Thank
make me cry, because you know I'm a crier.
you.
So thank you.
Okay, you're always so full of wisdom. You always have great things to say. Why don't you leave us with um, some of your words of wisdom.
So, just in the title of this book, that passion and purpose, even if you don't know what your passion and purpose is, keep moving forward. Don't stop because you will eventually figure it out. But be open to what you are hearing and be mindful of the things that are negative coming to you, that push those to the side. Think about those positive things and just get up every day with a purpose that, you know what, I'm going to get to know myself better, because as you get to know yourself better, you will start figuring out what that purpose is. So, your passion and your purpose is needed, no matter what stage you are in your life, no matter what age you are in life, your voice is important and your purpose is important. So I applaud you for picking up this book. I applaud you for getting up every day and fighting the good fight. So thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this new book in 2024.
Thank you. I love that. Fight the good fight.
Yes,
Find that goodness in yourself. Thank you again, Angelica. Thank you so much,
thank
and
you.
for sharing such a personal message with us. Really
Thank
goes
you.
behind the curtain on you. So, a beautiful look into who you are and why you are the way you are. You do navigate with grace, and while times can get bumpy, you know how to go through it just fine. So, Um, all right. Well, thank you for sharing. And to our listeners who are listening in, go get a copy of Angelica's book at angelicagmiller.com. Pick up one for yourself and about 20 other
Right.
for women all over because we need it.
We need it.
So, thanks again. And wherever you are in this world, we want to wish you a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.